house prices going to come back down in Ontario? That's a great question. You're not alone. A lot of people seem to be asking that these days. So given that question, made me a little curious about what's happened in the past with price drops. So I looked back over the last 50 years, and what I found was that the Toronto real estate market has seen prices come down from their highs 3 times in the last 50 years. First, it happened in the early 90s. So what happened in the early 90s was a recession. Canada was facing low commodity prices. We had a large national debt. The deficit was weakening the value of our Canadian dollar. We were also facing the possibility of Quebec's independence. So that lasted about 4 years, and then housing prices started recovering. Then in 2017, we seen tougher mortgage regulations and a new foreign buyers tax in Ontario, which affected housing prices. And then finally, in 2022, 10 interest rate hikes in 17 months, well, that'll put the brakes just on about anything. So where are we going now? Well, prices have come down from the high point in early 2022, but in the first half of 2023, we did see a little bit of a recovery. Currently, prices have yet to rebound to early 2022 prices, but they are certainly much higher than pre-pandemic levels. So with 10 interest rate hikes over the past 17 months, why is the housing market not crashing in Ontario? Well, the answer comes down to supply and demand. There is just currently not enough supply to meet the demand for housing in Ontario. So why is there not enough supply? Good question. Well, it comes down to 2 factors, unfortunately. Number 1 is immigration. Now, I'm not here to poo-poo on immigration. My family immigrated here in 1953. This country was founded on immigration, and it continues to be our greatest strength. But in the last few years, we've seen about 500,000 people each year immigrate to Canada. And in 2023, we will see another 1.1 million people immigrate to Canada, and over 500,000 of those people will land here in Ontario. All those people moving here need a place to live. Unfortunately, governments at every level were not ready with infrastructure to accommodate these people. The second issue is the lack of new housing construction. During the pandemic, it slowed because the government put huge restrictions on us even being able to leave our homes. So that slowed everything down. And then supply chain interruptions had an effect as well. The cost of materials skyrocketed. Then even if we wanted to build more homes, we didn't and still don't have the number of skilled trades available to meet the demand. And most of that is not going to be rectified anytime soon. The Ontario government has put forward a plan to build 1.5 million homes over the next 10 years. But unfortunately, I just read an article from the CBC that most municipalities are way behind the goals that have been set for them. We'll be experiencing an inventory shortage for the foreseeable future. So are we going to see prices return to pre-pandemic levels? Any forecasts I've seen this year will tell you that not until the demand for housing falls below the number of homes available in this market will we see a significant change in the price of housing in Ontario. So if you're looking for options, or if you're looking for a solution like wanting to downsize, or maybe you're just wondering if home ownership will ever be possible, may I humbly suggest that you better call Paul.